Hello there, and welcome to Chapter 3P of my Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn tutorial. So this map is one of the worst in the game, so let's just suck it up and get right through it. I don't want to play this any more than you want to play it. So once we start the base segment, we are going to go right into the item screen. Any day now. Okay, we're going to go right into the item screen, 1 right to Titania, trade, take Void's Killer Axe and Hand Axe. You can access Void by just 1 down since the cursor starts on Soren. So after you trade, you're going to leave the base. Now, it's Fog of War, so you need to be really careful with your movements. So, Katri, we're going to start by moving Katri. Max up, 1 up left, then left. So this way you reveal the enemies without bumping into anything. Off X switch to Ike, and he's going to attack the warrior below Katri. Now you are going to X switch to Titania. She's going to move above Ike and just mash to kill him with the short axe. X switch to Soren. And now move to roll and move Max up to reveal another enemy. X switch to Boyd. 1 down right to Shinnen, and he's going to attack the armor. You're fishing for a crit here. If you don't get it, it's fine. So now you're going to X switch to Rise, and you are going to move to Mia and attack the Swordmaster. You're fishing for another crit here. So manually switch to Oscar, and Oscar can either finish off the Swordmaster or the armor if either Mia or Shinnen fail to crit. So if both of them are alive, Oscar needs to finish off the Armor Knight, and Mist will need to finish off the Swordmaster. But after you move Oscar, you can just end turn. So now that the enemy phase has started and that stupid cat just got hit, let me talk about him. He's been nicknamed the A-Strike Cat since he's significantly weaker than the rest of the Lagoos, and he can't even double anything. The Sky will make attempts at blocking the rest of the Lagoos and causing the rest to get stuck behind him. There's nothing you could do about this except using the Ballista starting turn 2. However, there's a good chance that he could just die right at the start, so like I said, this map is really random. This is like my least favorite map. So we're going to start turn 2 by going to Shinnen, who's 2 right from Ike. He's going to hop on the Ballista, double tap A, and click 1 right to target the warrior. If you don't get this crit, it's fine. So now you're going to X switch to Katri, 1 up right, and shove roll. Use the analog stick, and Rolf is going to hop on the other Ballista. Double tap A, and 1 up on the Ballista. Now off X switch to Ike, move Max up, wait, X switch to Titania, you're gonna 1 down left Mia, who's gonna go Max up, equip the Steel Sword, and attack the mage. Now you're gonna manually switch to Oscar, and he's gonna move as far up as possible and attack the Swordmaster with the short spear. Off X switch to Titania, Max up, switch to the Hand Axe, and attack the warrior. So now you're going to end turn after Titania's move. So I said previously this map is really random. There are numerous variations and contingencies thanks to like the random nature of the Lagoos. Some enemies can either be left alive or they get killed early on. So there's lots of things that can happen, and I really suggest just playing through this map a number of times so you can get the feel of like, oh, what do I do for this like scenario? Because I can't cover everything in this tutorial like video. It would be just impossible because there's so many things that could go on this map. So the goal of this map is to ensure Skrymir reaches the top right portion of the map unimpeded. By losing a turn, you lose 40 seconds. Okay, so start of turn 3 already. So Ike is going to use the analog stick and move Max up and attack this halberdier You're always using a tard, so just mash for this map. So X switch to Titania, 1 left to Mia. She's gonna move Max up 1 right, and just mash to attack. Alright, with Oscar's move, we are gonna finish off the Swordmaster. And Kanto 3 up. So he's gonna be 1 up right from Mia. And he's gonna reveal an armor. Or, sorry, he's gonna reveal an armor. So, X switch to Shinin. So, triple tap A. And then click right on the D-pad twice. Now, you don't actually want to get crits on these guys. With these mages. So, you're gonna manually switch to roll. Once again, triple tap A. Now, 1, 2 to the right. Once again. And like Shinin, you don't want to crit. Alright, so you're going to off-X switch to Titania, and she's going to move 1 down right of Oscar and attack with the hand axe. Now you're going to end turn. The reason why you do not want to crit those mages is because notice how they're weakened right now. Any of these Lagoos, aside from an A-Strike Cat, will be able to finish off a mage. Since Tigers will often not one-hit KO a mage, they'll be left with like 1 or 2 HP, so you actually want them to be in a weakened state over like them being dead. Because if an enemy... Oh, that's a traffic jam. See, that was an A-Strike Cat that attacked that sniper. If anything else attacked, that sniper would have been dead. Alright, so once Ike's move starts, again, you are going to use the analog stick and move above the sniper. Mia's done for the map, so you're only moving these 3 for now. Well, you're supposed to. We may need to use the ballista depending on what happens. Alright, so after Oscar finishes off the armor, he's going to move 4 right. And now there's going to be a cutscene after, like, somebody passes a trigger. So now you're going to off-X switch. Oh, whoops. Off-X switch to Titania, and she's going to move Max upright. Like, upright as possible. So, after Titania's move, you're going to end turn. At this point, if the Lagoos are still behind the barrier, I suggest you weakening any of the mages that, like, replace, like, those dudes, because once the armors get killed, if a tiger attacks the mage, you're going to traffic jam again, and that's really bad. You don't want to, like, lose a turn on this map, since, like I said, losing a turn costs 40 seconds. Alright, so we are hoping that the Lagoos will break through. They are going to traffic jam again. See, this guy should have attacked that armor. He would have 2-hit KO'd, but now they're traffic jamming again. And that's not cool. But what can we do? Alright, so this is where things get fishy because they traffic jammed. So turn 5, Ike is going to move to the right of the Halberdier, once again using the analog stick. Oscar is going to 1-up, rescue Ike from the right, and then move 1-up, and then max right -1. Remember that -1. So Titania is going to go to Oscar's right, and you can just simply mash to take and drop. Now Kanto into the bush, and you may end turn. So with this formation right now, Ike is only going to get attacked by one range guy. In this case, you actually want... Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm like thinking because this doesn't happen too often. So like I said, there's lots of things that can happen, and you just gotta play to kind of figure out what you should do. So in this case, I am going to have Titania attack these armors, because the boss is surrounded by 2 armors and a bishop in a diamond formation. So you can have both armors attack Titania. Alright, just I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Don't listen to me because, yeah. All right, so notice how this halberdier is blocking me. Oscar cannot kill this guy without a steel lance, steel great lance from Gatri, and I didn't trade it. So I am going to have Ike attack the halberdier. He's gonna reveal an armor. And now Titania is going to kill this armor and Kanto 2 right. Now I'm going to end turn. Because Titania with the poleaxe will 1 KO these armors no matter what. However, she cannot double and kill this boss without a crit. So at this point, I've already accepted that I got the 7 turn. Normally what you would do is Ike will park himself in front of the boss. Okay, let me just kind of theorize this last turn because it's really rough getting a recording. Alright, so what you would do on this last turn, let me don't want to let me show it off. Alright, so what you would do on this last turn, normally these enemies wouldn't be blocking you, so imagine the halberdier here, and these 2 armors are in the fog. So what you would do is Titania will kill an armor, she'll kill the left armor, right? And then she will canto around the armor and park herself here. Ike then can move in front of the boss and weaken this armor. That way he can 2-round KO the armor on enemy phase, and he will counter the boss and kill him on enemy phase, and this bishop will be blocked off. So this map gets really messy. So this is kind of what the formation would look like on that last turn. So notice how the bishop is blocked off. Skirmir's AI is set to be aggressive, and he will attack any enemy in range, even if the seize point is open. So the way the bishop is blocked off right now, none of these Lagoos can reach him, so he won't be targeted. Skirmir is in seize range, and he will end the map now. So this map is very random, and I'm really sorry about that end, but I guess there's not a better way to show off the randomness of this map. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I really wish you the best of luck for 3P.